What's up? What you up to, homie? Anything cool? Oh, you're done with LMGs, good. I just got off not too long ago. I was playing zombies. My internet couldn't handle it. My internet was killing itself. Yeah. I don't know how Kylan's already like fucking Prestige 8. That's wild. Bro, no way. Prestige 7? That's wild. That's fucking wild. No fucking way. Wow.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness.
You have to play that shit a lot to be fucking Prestige 7, yo. What do you do, just zombies, or you just play multiplayer? I know they got that double XP right now. I should be hopping on, but I don't think I really want to. Damn. 88 hours, holy shit. God damn. I don't think I can do all of that. Bro, why is it all flooded over here? Bro, there's a bruh. Yeah, I'm not going across that. I'd have to take a detour. Bro, I was walking away from the objective. I love that. Yeah, I don't know about hardcore, yo. Playing hardcore all the time, it's not fun. It makes me angry. It makes me beyond angry. You don't live on hardcore. No. I mean, I also don't like putting 98 rounds into somebody and they just walk away like nothing happened.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? Alright, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's
What's
genius.
up, baby?
This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to
Let me
mention
know
how
if
they
you
get
feel
their
like that
tin
again.
soldiers
Maybe
to
you
come
just
out
go
of the
take another
damn
shower.
walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally
I hope I don't
hijack
get a
the
fucking
return
fever.
signal.
If I get a fever, I'm
Instead
gonna
of
be so
grabbing the
fucking
intended
pissed.
target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
Oh, you definitely know your stuff.
Damn right I do. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
I'm glad you can make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Sick as a dog, Evan. I'm sick as a dog. Kyle might get sick here pretty soon. I think I coughed on him a couple times at work. Oh my god. What about Roragi? Yeah, goodbye, buddy. Ruh-roh. Okay, there was a technical difficulty, but it is fixed now. My audio setting was being whack.
Proctor.
Any luck building the platform yet?
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's the
Time
list
to
of
build a
everything we'll
giant
need.
toaster.
I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
I wish I had your confidence. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
Hell yeah. There's no such thing as luck. What are we looking for? Circuitry board, sensor module, and biometric scanner. Bro, I probably have that shit at fucking Sanctuary. I guarantee I have that shit at Sanctuary. There's no need to fucking search facilities for parts. I'm not some fucking schmuck peasant. Fuck all that. I'm dying.
I'll stop complaining when there's nothing left to complain about.
You're always fucking yapping. I guess I'll repair some of this stuff. Why not, since I'm here. Maybe I'll go to Nuka World. I haven't even done that yet. So what are we looking for? Military circuitry, right? Oh, biometric scanner. Should be down. Aha! And come on, we gotta have that shit. No? Where do I have to go for this crap? Oh, great. Hubris Comics, what the fuck? Oh my god. That's fucking dumb. Well, I guess that's where we're going next. I hate dealing with the ghouls over there, man. They're so annoying. What the fuck was he gonna say? Kitty, you being good cat today? Yes. Please don't bite my foot. Thank you. Mind you, this is actually pretty adamant speed for old PlayStation 4. I know most people have the PS5. I didn't get that. I just got a whole PC setup because it was just easier for me. And it's financed, so if something happens to it, I can just get another one. Get some of these candles on.
What's all this then? Not this time. I'm supposed to be a master. That's how it's done. My bloody hell. Everyone's still alive.
Excellent.
Damn, I like one hit the fucking ghouls, yo.
That's it.
Got the office key, so I think I can unlock this next room. Since I'm here, I should get the 3 legendary items that are here. And also start some quests for the Silver Shroud. And the other one is over here.
Nice.
And then there's an end of dungeon chest right here. And then there's a comic.
Yes.
It's always the same one here. You would think there would be a bobblehead here, like maybe like somewhere on the desk, but there isn't. I'll be streaming for a hot minute.
What I wouldn't give for a wall to hide behind.
Once we get to the Institute, I'll do some missions with them, and then do missions with the Brotherhood of Steel. Bro, why the fuck are you standing on top of the fucking relay? Oh my fucking dear lord. I always hated doing this fucking mission. was gonna say Bethesda, please. Any gold? Okay.
Engaging hostiles!
Take him down!
Who the fuck are you fighting? Oh, Elder Maxon in battle. That's rare. Let's power this baby up. Damn, what the fuck is going on, yo? Bro, is that another person? That's fucking wild. Whole ass chopper and everything. Oh. Was a chopper. Hold the fuck up. I couldn't take this shit. Did they kill him? Yeah. That's fucking what the fuck. Oh my god. What do you need? 30, 35? I don't know how to count. Oh, I got it.
Elder Maxon.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor
Come
appears
back
to be
from the
complete.
battle.
Are you ready to put it to the test?
Lab rat standing by.
All of us are aware of the risks you're taking, and we salute you. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology.
That's right,
When
baby.
we
I'm
throw
the
that
goddamn
switch,
general.
we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Unless I end up inside solid rock.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the Capital Wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
A nuclear engineer. Interesting.
Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the Capital Wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the Capital Wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down
This
Dr.
is a
Lee's
little
whereabouts.
rough.
If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Sorry, that information is classified. I'm sure you understand. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Ingram?
I've checked and rechecked everything.
Bro, where
I
the
think
fuck?
signal
Why do you keep
interceptor's
running
ready to
away
go.
from me?
Are you? All right. Head up onto the platform, and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
It just seems like you just want to run. There you go.
Are you in or are you out? Make up your mind.
Are they too far away?
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%, emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Wahoo!
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face.
Ooh, Mentat.
Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
What do you want me to do, Sean? What can I do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you mean to your son. To Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod, and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
Kellogg was... let's just say he was more complex than you might think.
After what he's done, I'm surprised to hear you say that. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss.
Shit.
But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs.
Oh no.
Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here.
Let's get Madison Lee.
I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you
get
want?
this shit for Virgil.
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary
Doctor.
drive
They
servo.
weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I guess I just wasn't ready to die yet.
Oh, that's understandable. The will to survive is the most basic human instinct. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes. That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set.
Hey.
Greetings,
Unit,
sir.
you can return to duty.
Operating at full capacity.
That's wild, yo. They can just pump those Gen 2s and
When
Gen
you're going
3s
to tell
out
me
like they're
about
nothing.
this mysterious Phase 3.
You know I can't talk about that.
That's insane.
She's been at it for over 2
Who's that Madison Lee
What
chick?
is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point,
Dr.
she's
Lee.
just doing it.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Kill?
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
Are you kidding me? I am surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
You're wasting your breath. I'm a scientist, not a soldier. The Brotherhood desired my creations in order to destroy, to take control. I'm not interested in returning to that way of life.
I wish there was something I could say that would convince you.
You're wasting your breath. I'm a scientist, not a soldier. The Brotherhood desired my creations in order to destroy, to take control. I'm not interested in returning to that way of life.
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated.
Not dead.
The incident never sat right with
Homie
me.
helped us get here.
The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying.
Bro, he's in the fucking
Either you
glowing
get me the
sea, you
evidence, or we have nothing
motherfucker.
else to talk about. Deal?
Oh my god.
All right. Dr. Virgil's lab was in the Biosciences Division. I can give you a code that will get you into the section, but the lab itself has been sealed, so you'll have to breach it on your own. I'd tell you to be quiet about it, but your brotherhood and discretion isn't exactly your strong suit. And finally, if you get caught, we never had this conversation. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
Huh. Interesting.
No visible reaction to K-14. You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. A.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to
We're
knock
all
some heads
looking
together.
forward to working with you.
Always be vigilant.
Oh my god.
We have many enemies.
Maybe I should take some courses.
Glad you made it.
Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see. Sometimes you have to lean on the other departments a little to get what you need.
Hi, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
I guess we'll find out.
Indeed. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping, that matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
With my bare fist.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough games. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Carry on, sir.
Bro, that's wild. Oh, grenades. Thanks. I'll take them. That's wild. He said most of the time they're unable.
To report, sir.
So they're just as bad as the Brotherhood of Steel.
I hear we're about to get a new.
I mean, I guess they're right. I mean, they are a robot, but I don't know.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on Batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing.
Hey, Doc. I wonder how the Warwick family is
so
doing.
good to have you here.
Young Wally
Dr.
must
Clayton
be close
Holder,
to 10 years old by now.
head of the bioscience
It's
division.
remarkable that
I
any
can't
child
wait
can
for you to see the
survive
work
for
we're
so
doing.
long up there, don't you
it's
think?
truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the bioscience division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Got it.
It's gonna be wild, yo.
Don't let those scientists talk you into doing something stupid.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
You mean being zapped into energy and then put back together again? Piece of cake.
You can make jokes all you want, but I wouldn't put so much faith in technology I didn't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxson gave you all of the good luck, Knight.
Fuck.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
I'll take a look, sure.
Sir, we've had another situation.
It's just remarkable.
Red.
What? This is the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable.
Remember to keep
How could this unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't reach.
Pass it? I swear to God, like... Did I pass it? Because I know it's in there somewhere.
All systems nominal.
It's hard to stand out when you're surrounded by geniuses.
Nice.
Institute, you must be destroyed.
Soltron-class combat robot to unknown interloper.
All functions.
Got it.
Feel yourself immediately.
Scanning. Subject identified. Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Scanners clear. Ambush. Ambush. Defensive protocols engaged.
Oh, fuck all that.
Is someone present? It would appear my target had disappeared. Attacking the enemy. Destruction of verified.
Engaging hostile.
Damaging valuable Institute property.
That's it.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
Doctor.
Took you long enough to find that evidence. Let me see what you've got.
I'm afraid it's bad news.
Since when do you know what I consider bad news? Just let me hear it.
Uh-huh.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive, but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh.
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy.
Is this enough to convince you?
More than enough. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Hell yeah. Report back.
Virgil?
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works. All right. Here we go. And now, we wait.
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Oh, what the fuck? fuck is Sean? Bro, I swear on Christ he wasn't sitting there before. Bro, someone please tell me.
Now that you've had it.
Was he sitting there? Did I not see him?
Son, now that you've had a chance to see
I'm
the
tripping,
Institute
yo.
firsthand, what do you think?
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same way you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as you please. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Yeah, I think that's all over there. We gotta report to Elder Max and tell him of our news.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I think she's confused right now.
No matter. Given the proper motivation, I'm certain she can be persuaded to see things our way. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Dr. Lee's arrived. I'm certain she'll be vital to the Brotherhood's success.
Heard you got a new assignment.
Yeah, research patrol.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Well, he seems to feel it's pretty important.
Important is an understatement. We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. I hope it's worth it. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
Huh. I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Prydwen, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
I think I kind of know
should
why
make
she
good
doesn't
time when the
wanna-
weather's this.
I don't know about Scrivener Wright.
Attention. Due to increased raider activity, all leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended. Affected parties will have their leave compensated at the next
If you're
available
here to
opportunity.
talk me into working
That
on
is all.
Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
You promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
If not for the Brotherhood, do it for Dr. Virgil.
You must know what goes on here isn't right.
What they did to Dr. Virgil was cruel. It was wrong. How could I be so blind? You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. He'll be on the court.
mouths, big mouths, end up with closed cavities.
Proctor Ingram?
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get if your people stay.
Charming, isn't she?
Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh.
We might be butting heads on a few issues, but besides, Dr. Lee's... We're working with one of Prime's original... In fact, since things are going so well...
Makes sense. You'll need some powerful electromagnets to get his arms and legs moving.
That's exactly right. Well, well. You're full of surprises, aren't you? What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Even if you know what the actuators are, you still need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Sir, be unstoppable. Well, then that.
I may sell just about everything, but
Let's see what you have.
here's what we got.
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact,
well, as soon as... Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His new. Without them?
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
I wish I could. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's Air Force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime won't have the firepower to take on the Institute.
She's right.
Of course she's right. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
I'll head out there immediately.
Good, because that's exactly what we're asking you to do. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you, hopefully, but good luck, Knight.
Alrighty, glowing sea, here we come. Again.
Rearming Prime with nukes should get him back to full fighting potential.
Dr. Lee.
Rearming Prime with nukes should get him back to full fighting potential.
I have to go all the way to the glowing sea, yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a long ride.
All weapon systems are go. Good shooting, Knight.
That's where we need to go. We're getting close. There should be a vault nearby too. Yep, I think it's right here.
Setting her down at the target location.
Box away!
Grab Halo? No? Fusion cores? No. That's gay. Fighting over there, I might as well just go over there and take care of whatever the hell is going on. Oh, what the fuck? Assaultrons. Oh, fuck all that, yeah. There's another one, I can hear it. Oh! Wait, I can hack him! It's those fucking gunners. Fucking car running at you. What else is there, yo? Bro, it's another Assaultron. I actually want to see this.
For victory.
Oh wow. somebody on the highway. Oh, gunners. Raiders. Come on, give me some fusion cores.
Yes.
No. Damn. Bruh.
Sweet.
Damn, lost him. Target down.
Scribe Halen.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
Thanks, Halen. I assume the place is still in one piece.
We're doing the best that we can. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
What about those feral ghouls? They still a problem?
With a vertibird at our disposal? Not a chance. Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you've found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Doesn't sound too difficult.
Ah, no. Not at all. You're only heading back into the most inhospitable place in the entire Commonwealth. Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck, Knight.
Hell yeah. Maybe we'll encounter some legendaries. I want a challenge.
sea is rather disorienting. Why, getting lost in here would be a death sentence.
Yes, it would. It would indeed. It's like a cave here. Shit. I'll come back for it. I'll definitely come back for that. Damn. Yes, it is a pyramid. You're correct. It is a bomb site.
Perfect.
You're looking smarter already, sir.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
I'm looking for some bombs. Nuclear bombs.
You trivialize that which resides here. This place is holy. The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the Great Divide. None shall enter.
Trust me, I'm on your side here. I want to help you out.
Atom has no need of help from non-believers. When he returns to us, these relics will carry his word and his glory to all corners of the earth. That is why they must be safeguarded.
Spoken like a true fanatic.
Yeah. All this seems a little over the top.
Spoken as one who does not understand Atom's true power. In time, it will make sense. In the moment when you are divided, you will understand.
I want to spread his, glory. Look, the bombs will get used, okay? Isn't that what you want?
Your words ring hollow. I do not hear Atom's voice in yours. You seek to further your own ends, not his. The relics will remain, and you will leave. Now.
Forgive me. I wish to repent and seek the wisdom of Atom.
No! You...
I don't have time for this. Just tell me where you've stashed the damn nukes.
How dare you? Your time on this world has ended. Face Atom's wrath and despair.
We have a situation. Compromised. Engaging.
Oh, it worked.
Everyone's still alive.
Sir?
Only work, but wouldn't want to leave the good stuff.
I used the stealth boy. Fuck.
Hey.
Sir?
Get him.
This should be fun.
Drop him.
Of course, sir. Bug it off, eh? That won't do. Not at all. I'm back! Fine evening for a little toss-up. I was just getting warmed
Hell yeah, brother.
If you find any technical documents, you should bring them to Proctor Quinlan for analysis.
Proctor.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep the system stable are gonna hold.
I have full confidence in the abilities of everyone here.
I appreciate that.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Hell yeah. Trained technician.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems, nominal. Weapons, hot. Warning, nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning, power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
I don't know. I hope he's enough to get the job done.
Just wait until you see the big guy in action. The Institute doesn't stand a chance. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
Damn. I didn't get anything for you.
Oh, sure you did. It's that big metal behemoth standing over there. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Prydwen. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Go repair my power armor. Then I will report to Elder Maxson. How you feeling, baby?
Better.
Yeah? You should go to sleep. It's like almost 1. Because you need rest. That's literally what you need. You need to get some rest.
Very handy, sir. And I should know.
Drop off all this crap.
That's Dr. Lee's.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
What?
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
I find your ignorance awfully convenient. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
The data must be faulty.
The findings have been validated by multiple sources. Quinlan wouldn't have brought this to me if he wasn't 100% certain of the results. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Danse's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Danse are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
I suspect you're saying exactly what I want to hear, Knight. Do you wish to try again?
After everything I've done for the Brotherhood, you have some nerve accusing me of lying.
Your outburst leads me to believe I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Danse is a synth. He represents everything we hate. A monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Danse and execute him.
I won't do it. Danse deserves a chance to explain himself.
You may be quick to turn your back on him, but we're not so keen on betrayal.
You will do it. This is not up for judgment or debate. I'm giving you a direct order, Knight, and I expect you to follow it without question. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Danse was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Attention. Halbert Pilot to Station Epsilon. Halbert Pilot, report to Station Epsilon.
Knight.
That is all.
I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. On to your orders, then. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Haylen.
Why? In too much of a rush to pull the trigger? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Haylen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
At this point, I'll take all the help I can get.
Very good, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Well, if it isn't the man who revives Shrine, the Brotherhood is in your debt. Now, did you have documents for me? Or perhaps you were looking to take up with a research
I told you I didn't
patrol?
want the corners bent. The issues were to be in mint condition.
I'm sorry, Proctor, but this is the only limited edition annual we've recovered. Even before the bombs fell, this was the rarest issue. The one where Grognak dies and comes back to life.
Yes, Scribe. I've read the 2076 Underlane price guide from cover to cover, so I'm well aware of its past value. The fault for this travesty rests squarely on your shoulders, because you chose to ignore the important lesson I taught you. Which is...
Haylen?
Always
You
back
actually
and forth.
plan on
Sorry,
killing
damn it.
Paladin Dance?
I left it
And
in
I promise
record
it will
mode.
never...
That's a risky question, Haylen.
I know it is, but I need you to listen to me for a minute. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. It's a plea. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
It's good to know there's still a bit of humanity left in the Brotherhood.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
dumb and ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
Going down.
Commencing lawful use of deadly force. Protect and serve.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Haylen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. People like you and Haylen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxon will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Going up.
Sir, if I might bend your ear...
Dumb robot.
Sure, what's on your mind?
So gracious, sir, I do appreciate it. I've always had such admiration for you and your family.
Ground floor.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
Because you're fucking stupid.
I refuse because your orders are ridiculous.
How dare you? Dance isn't a man. It's a machine.
Rah, rah.
An
It sounds
automaton
like there's somebody
created
nearby.
by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
You're comparing Dance to a nuclear bomb?
This machine might not be a bomb, but its goal is exactly the same. Place it where you want the damage done, and when you least expect it, it delivers a lethal blow without warning and without mercy. A precision strike delivered right at the heart of the enemy. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Danse, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Just listen to me. If I've earned any of your trust or respect while I've served with the Brotherhood, then I'd gladly trade it to keep Danse alive.
This machine isn't worth sacrificing the goodwill you've earned with the Brotherhood. He's your enemy.
Whether he's human or not, Danse saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
Danse was merely following the rules set up in its programming. To mimic a Brotherhood soldier. A real soldier's bravery comes from within. From his heart and his soul.
If Danse dies, then you lose me as well. I can't stay in good conscience if his life means that little to you.
Your meager attempts at gaining my sympathy are becoming tiresome.
Is it too late to change my mind?
Of course not, Knight. I realize this is difficult for you. So I'm willing to forgive your previous insubordination. Now either you execute Danse, or I will.
Nah. No, I will not.
I see you've made your decision, Knight. How very disappointing.
Just make it quick.
I refuse to get involved with that. That's not right.
Disgusting machine. Let this serve as an example to the Institute.
I want to let it play out. If that's what Elder Maxson wants to do, a murder a man that's fought for him.
Victorium, brother. No mercy.
Fuck that dude. Take this advantage while I can kill him now. Oh shit. Oh, I could! So now I guess we're enemies, huh, with them. Poor Danse, man. I tried, yo. That's on him. They deserved it, to be honest. I don't know how I'm supposed to kill that.
Asshole! Just give.
I guess I'll just use the Minutemen. Preston. Or I could still side with the I don't know. Ah. Or maybe I should just get banned from the Institute. Since I killed Elder Max and I can kill All Father. How the fuck am I going to pull this off? Okay. He should be over here. Could kill him and just dip.
Libertarian code.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Oh my god, the network scanners with fucking Proctor Ingram. I'm gonna have to fucking push in there and kill that bitch and get the holotape. Fuck! Oh man, I really created a challenge. Oh fuck. Wait, is it up here? Oh no. Wait.
Relay activated.
Oh god, please tell me I have it. I don't. Oh my god, it is with the Brotherhood.
Relay powering up. Ready in 10, 9.
Yeah. They're a little mad.
7, 6, 5.
You killed him! How could you do that? He was your son. You'd better run, because if we find you, we're gonna kill you. You hear me? You're dead.
Fuck you.
Relay online.
Come and bring it.
Engaging.
Alright, here we go. Ooh. Damn. Hell yeah. I do have to go in there. Well. Oh, yeah, I should put them somewhere. You're right. I'm gonna put it in Sanctuary. In the old house. as a tribute. Oh man, we're really gonna have to push in there. And I'm only doing fist only throughout this entire gameplay. Oh, fuck. Can I even still?
Look out, here we come.
What? What? How's that make sense? That's gotta be a bug or something. I'm gonna have to kill them all. I thought like if you got banned you couldn't. Oh shit, that guy's got a Gatling. Oh my god. Alright, disarmed them. Get up, Codsworth, gank him!
You can hide from me. You're such luck today.
Oh my god. Oh my dear lord. How the fuck am I supposed to get in there? Damn!
The heck? What is that?
I do this for fucking Paladin. For Paladin Vance. You motherfuckers are gonna pay for what you did.
For honor. Glory. For Elder Maxon. Honor. Reinforcement! Brother, no!
Quinlan, I gotta get this fucking. Oh wait. Oh, what the fuck? Yo, she committed suicide, yo. That's fucking wild.
Taking fire!
Bro, my character's pumped full of fucking drugs. I'm gonna make them all pay for fucking killing Dance. It's more like other Max. There's that fucking bitch. My armor.
For the brother.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Won't be able to do this. My armor. You motherfucker. That's right. Alright. Well, let's do all that other shit too. Alright. You know what? I'll just kill them all. Why not?
No!
I'm hit!
For victory!
Oh, you're hiding in your little med bay the whole time.
For Elder Maxson. Oh.
Bro, why'd he moan like that? That's a little sauce.
Contact lost. Over here.
Motherfucker. Uh-oh, I think he's gonna commit suicide. Figured. Coward. They got what was fucking coming. Bunch of losers. Fuck them.
What I wouldn't give for a gun right now.
Oh, little kid.
What I wouldn't give for a gun right now.
See, I'm not a dickhead like them. Even if I could kill the kid, I wouldn't. See, that shit wrong. Those guys are just a bunch of sheep. Turn on the air purifier. Be his little memorial spot.
I should have done more. I hope those raiders pay for what they've done.
One too. Oh yeah, I can do the Minuteman. I didn't even know that. Oh, that's a different armor. I forgot I even had that.
Not rain.
Oh yeah, that's fucking sick. You feeling better? Good.
What's up?
Here's a holotape I happen to have. Full scan of the Institute network.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
Been streamed for almost 3 hours now. Yeah.
We need a way to bring the fight to them.
Let's hope we got something we can use.
Well, they sure aren't gonna fall
Evan
for
was
that
here for a bit.
teleport hijacker trick twice. Even if it wasn't a smoking pile of scrap metal. All the good stuff on here is gonna be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it.
PlayStation 2, you
After
can
that,
stream off of it.
well, I'll have to see what I've got.
Oh,
There's no
that's
telling
because
what
I
we might
have it on
grabbed
my
off your
phone,
mainframe.
like playing
So you connected the phone
to the PlayStation. Yeah, it's kind of like a Bluetooth. You can do it with Twitch too, but I'm not a big fan of Twitch. I don't know, it's just not my thing.
So if you wanted to, you can have like a camera, so you can.
Yep, and it would go up to that top corner where my little profile picture is. But the camera quality is kind of like shitty, so that's why I don't even bother using it.
I've made my choice. The Institute is now our enemy.
I always knew that day was coming. The question now is, what are we gonna do about it?
I say we attack. Take the fight to the Institute.
I'm all for that, but we don't have any way to hit them yet. With any luck, Sturgis will find some way in all that data you swipe. In the meantime, we can focus on building up
like
our strength
the live
while Sturgis
result.
is working his end. No half measures.
It's actually
This
really
time,
easy.
When we attack, we finish the job, once and for all. I've got something for you to do right now, actually. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know.
Yeah, he brings them all down. I
Before you
always
know
put
it,
them back
we'll
up,
have a
but
thriving
he
new
just
farm
puts them
instead
back
of
down.
wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth.
Bro, I've been doing this for 3 hours. I'm calling it quits. I've had my fun. It's my time to go. I gotta take a fucking mean shit.